Whoa. User reports show possible problems with Streamlabs. Yo, you don't like those cool Windows noises? So here's the thing. I decided to attach speakers to every single one of my actual windows in my house so that if I close it or open it, when I get a little fresh air, I hear "Dong." This is what I hear. That's what happens when I open the window. When I close it, you know what I hear? That's what I hear. Alrighty. I don't know. I guess we're maybe gonna live without chat showing up on the screen. That makes me want to make a little note to myself to just bypass Streamlabs. What the fuck do I need Streamlabs for, honestly? Like, what is, what's the reason? Standard Windows 11. It has nothing to do with Windows, with Streamlabs messing up. Dupa dupa. I guess, yeah, I guess we're just not gonna have chat on the screen today. It's nothing I can do. But yeah, I'm gonna make a note to myself, like, there's really no reason I need Streamlabs. I could just set it up. I could just set up my own little chat thing. Yeah, wow, I guess subs and things, my alerts, everything's gonna be broken except for XMR chat, baby. You want your stuff to show up on the screen, give me some crypto. I wanted to share something with you, actually, Vainglory. If we start that podcast, I've got our first topic, AI derangement syndrome. And, I said that the other day, and I didn't even realize what the acronym was. Think about that. AI derangement syndrome. AI DS is the acronym. That may be the first topic, so, for the podcast. Eventually you have to figure out some of this crypto stuff. Yes, Turbo Stoat. Yeah, I wanted to spell it out to really, you know, make you feel like I was insulting your intelligence there. Anyway, we can go ahead and get started. It's a shame. I never would have figured it out myself. It's a shame that we're not going to have, like, chat on the screen today, but whatever. It's fine. I'll just have to glance up every so often, I suppose. And then, well, you know, the fun thing is the people watching on YouTube later, they won't see the Twitch stuff, but if people want to chat from YouTube, that's built in to the history or whatever, so I don't really need it on the screen, frankly. And, you know, it's fine. Alright, so yesterday we very nearly kicked the bucket on this character. It was a real rough time. So I don't really care about that anymore. I mean, I do. I think I've come to the point where I just if somebody said something particularly bad, I would just delete the VOD, I guess, on Twitch. But if they want to ban me over something my audience says, you know, what I mean, I can tell people not to do it until the cows come home. But like ultimately, if someone wanted to troll me, there's nothing I could do about that. So whatever. I mean, I would prefer you follow the terms of service. Let me put it that way. Why didn't I make a robust chat solution? I'm working on it, bro. Hey, I set up XMR chat. So anyway, yesterday we, oh god, why am I shouldn't be fighting. I'm in the aftermath. It's okay, this guy's only tier 2. Yeah, we should bully him. Let's step on out of here, actually. You know what I can do? I could put on my knapsack, my little looter bag here, and just grab some of the fat loot from this dungeon while I wait for the Nikaf drug haze aftermath to wear off. That's why it looks so dark and weird right now, because my guy's hung the hell over. What's up, Cyborg? We are having some technical difficulties today, Cyborg. Thank you, JST. I appreciate that. He says, I hope you and your family are well. That's a very sweet thing to say. It's very, very kind of you. But yeah, we have an issue where the chats are not going to show up on the screen today, so sorry about that, everybody. Streamlabs, I guess, is down. Yeah, no, it's just Streamlabs is having some kind of problem, and I have not yet set up a solution for that. So Turbo, you're asking what's the plan for today? We're gonna finish this mission, and then we're gonna do one more tier 3 mission at the Cenobium of the Triune Host. And then we're gonna see how much money we have after that. All of our missions are gonna get turned in now. Yeah, maybe we're getting hacked by Iranians or something. It's cyber warfare. The problem is that, like, the internet has become this, not only has it become a walled garden, it has become this thing where, everybody and their brother, they're using AWS for everything. So if Amazon, Web Services has any kind of issue, sorry, bruh. Out of luck, bruh. You know? It's a big issue. So all it really takes is for some part of AWS to go down, and then everybody starts having issues, which is... am I crazy? Is that not a problem? This whole centralization? I mean... JST says, just noticed the Monero link. That's rad that you're included into XMR. No, that's not off topic at all, my friend. You don't ever worry about being off topic in my chat. As long as you're not, like, blatantly breaking the terms of service and trying to get me in trouble, I don't mind talking about off-topic stuff. That's fine. But yeah, I love Monero. I love crypto in general. Monero obviously is the privacy coin, you know. But I like XMR chat in particular because it's not just Monero. They have like atomic swaps built into it. So if you want to send me Bitcoin or whatever else through that, I mean, obviously it doesn't cover literally everything. I think what's his face, Toasted Zergling, talked a big game about possibly sending me some Solana the other day, but they don't have an atomic swap for that, so I couldn't receive it. I guess I could have set up a Solana wallet for him, but you know, it's just a matter of, like, how much do I want to... I don't want to, like, chase him down and be like, give me money now, you know, like, it's just, I'm not trying to, like, e-beg here. It's like, you have to give me money, like, there comes a point when it's like, what am I gonna, like, DM him and be like, hey, I made a special address just for you. Kraken banned Monero. Yeah, yeah, they did, and I don't even blame Kraken for that. I am sure that the government pressured them. I would bet lots and lots of money that they received some sort of institutional pressure to do that. They didn't? Oh, is this misinfo? Alright, let's slap fight until we figure out. I see no they didn't, and then I say no I see no they did. Cyborg has it open right now, so who's right? I know a lot about crypto. There's a surprising number of crypto bros who ignore XMR. Well, that's on purpose. The powers that be really don't want people using XMR because it's like, it's the one thing that really does truly give privacy if you use it right, so... Oh, hey! Bruh, he's giving me Elven Ice Wine. This This is perfect. Thanks, bro. I thought he was just going to bore me with conversation, but we need 3 ice wines for that quest, so that's ideal. XMR perp. Perp. Perpetuals? Like the Emperor of Man? Wow, we do not have the money. Yeah, we do. We have plenty of money. I just, unfortunately, have it in my stockpile. I need to repair my stuff, unfortunately. Does my dwarf bro have anything for me? He does not have a crowbar for me. I broke my other one, unfortunately. I don't know how to force it to use the one that's less messed up. So wait, you can actually buy Monero on Kraken still? I take no sides on this because, frankly, I don't know. That's not something I've been following. Alright, I'm going to take some brandy with me, and I'm going to take some Manshire Fortified with me. Alcohol has become the key component to this character making it through the day. Very important for his mood, apparently, which is perhaps not ideal. But, in fact, maybe I'll take my other brandy as well, because my boy here is very sad. But I'm going to go straight... Hold on. What's my fatigue at? I was about to say I'm going to go straight back into the dungeon. I am going to go straight back into the dungeon. I'll also chew on some spearmint. But yeah, my morale situation, I've mostly been ignoring it. But maybe I should do something about it. Oh, we don't have Nikaf. Should I even use another Nikaf? Probably, maybe. Should I just be, like, high on Nikaf the entire time I'm doing every dungeon? Is that... is that what we've come to? It's not bad when your character is saying, I'll die in a ditch like some animal. Not great. Local Monero. Is that not there anymore? Can't you just, could you do like, oh wait, I'm not going south, I'm going north. What about Bisq? Does Bisq still exist? I know that's local Bitcoin stuff. Well, that's not local, actually, that you can do like peer-to-peer. I don't know, the powers that be really want all crypto to be sort of gated at the exchange level. That was what, you know, the Project Choke Point was all about, that kind of thing, before crypto even existed. So, if you have power over the money supply and the changing of hands of money, you have power over everything. You know, this is why CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, are such a terrifying concept. Because, oh, the government doesn't like what I posted on Twitter the other day. Oh, well now I can't withdraw my money from my bank account or purchase bread. You know, that's the real danger with this stuff. So, you know. Anyway, our goal for this stream is we're farming money, but then we're also farming experience. Because if I could get, like, I don't know, 3 more levels, we're going to be having a grand old time. I don't think I'm going to use my Nikaf. I think we're, like, so close to being done with this that it just wouldn't be worth... The juice would not be worth the squeeze. This is still alive. Just like in real life, I always throw my wine bottle once I'm done drinking it. Oh, God. This is not great. I think I'm just going to do this to hit them both. It's probably not going to kill the one in front, but it is going to do damage to both of them and possibly cause some injuries. Oh, oh no, we got, okay, cool, we got the double hit. If it kills somebody, you get a double hit. So we just bullied the hell out of these guys. This game looks sick. This game is great. Certainly not a traditional roguelike, but it has roguelike qualities. If you like RPGs and you like roguelikes, you are going to like Stoneshard. There's maybe a little more grindy type stuff in it than I would really find to be ideal, but it's not bad. Don't talk to Vainglory about how this stuff works on his new podcast. What? I was curious about something, by the way. My reputation in Rotten Willow Tavern is 600. We're getting rep for clearing out the area. Does that transfer to the other one since this is full and I have old favors? Am I making that up as a concept? Can I look at old favors again? Gain 10% reputation gain and 10% contract rewards for your settlement you've achieved. Respect with... No, that's not doing what I thought it did. I thought there was some thing where, like, the excess, like, just spilled over to the other settlements. Oh, well, maybe it's just, like, because I have respect with Denbury, I get higher rep in other places. Okay. So I guess it might behoove me to still turn stuff in at the magistrate to get Bren rep up instead of turning in at the military guys to get more money. I think I completely misunderstood what Old Favors was doing for me. That kind of sucks, actually. It makes me not want to be in, it makes me not want to be at the Rotten Willow Tavern, I'll tell you that much. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mock. Renard the Cracked Tooth. Okay, this guy is a big boy. A very, wow, he's not happy about Wigmar. I just want him by himself, please. Okay, here he comes. Oh, shit. Alright. I don't necessarily want him right next to me. But it's better than getting skull crushed. So we'll open up. I'm still not sure if I should open up with Hook Chop or Dismember if they happen to be next to me. I'm pretty sure it's Dismember because we get 53% extra body part damage with huge crit chance. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you do just start with Hook Chop. It's less damage, but it causes bleed. It has a lot of armor penetration. It hits a body part, and Dismember seems to do more if somebody's already injured. Yeah, let's open with Hook Chop from now on. Okay, he does his Mighty Swing, which is spooky with the damage it does. Okay, we got a nice crit there. He hit me for a fat chunk of damage, putting me... he actually dazed me, but that got turned off by my... not this time. So that means I'm now susceptible to being dazed, stunned, staggered, immobilized for the next 90 turns. So the problem is that put all my stuff on cooldown, so I really have no choice but to swing. And thankfully we do so much damage that we just take him down. Oh, whoa, 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 that's not good. This guy has the thing too. We'll seize the initiative on him. I'm gonna try to bounce him, actually. Oh, shit! I thought for sure I wouldn't be able to... I mean, I'm extremely lucky that I fully blocked his hit, because he could have stunned me there. I thought knocking him back, I wouldn't be able to see that tile. This is one of the, like, probably one of my few complaints about Stoneshard. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. Like, I don't really know if my character can see that tile or not. Apparently he can. I thought he wouldn't be able to see me, and then he would just walk forward instead of trying to rush. I'm real lucky that that didn't hit me, because I could have ended up stunned. Anyway. We fully blocked, too. That's wild. The one good defensive thing Strength is doing for me is increasing my block chance by a lot. Alright, is he injured at all? He's actually not, which is unfortunate. Let's just swing. Okay, now he's injured. This will now do more damage with the make space. Based. Alright, let's close this damn door. Get my energy back. This guy's got the runs over here. He's talking about his guts churning. This is just a tier 2 enemy. I don't need to worry about him too much. Unless he nets me. That could be a problem. Oh! Alrighty. Propelled him forward, yes indeed. Bro, these things that are like a tier beneath me, I am just like annihilating them. It took me a minute with the boss, but like sometimes there's popcorn-ish stuff around. Your paycheck from Israel came in and you're loaded? Yeah, but yeah, is that are you sure your soul can take the morality damage there? Aldorian pickled cabbage. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, bro! Aldorian sauerkraut? I think so. Gut health for days. Farts for days. It's looking gruesome. Whoa! I don't know what this chest piece is, but I think I'm going to take it and identify it in case it's... I think it's a caster thing, but it looks like it might be in good enough repair to be worth selling once we identify it. Yum, salted tender meat. Hey, old girl, you want my salted tender meat? That's not a euphemism. I like to make sausage. Well, jerky, anyway. Alright, I'm kidding. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to at some point. I'm gonna buy a dehydrator. Oh god, I just messed up an 8 again while full, and my dude just threw up. That's not so good. I wanted to make room for this soldier pole axe. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually an axe that's same tier as my axe. Not that I would want to use it. I just want to sell it, really. What stocks are we talking about today? None yet. Did you want to talk about a stock? I mean, we could talk about stocks. SpaceX will go to the moon like Elon's spaceship. I mean, realistically, it probably will go back up. I mean, the market is based on nothing at all at this point. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe this is finally the greater depression that we've all been expecting. Hey, yo, I got some butter. Little additives you can add to food when you're making a meal. It's kind of cool. Sadly, we have nothing to cook right now, but I'll throw some butter in when I do. That was 2 damage to sell. Basic econ like a child asking because school never will. Well, I mean, I gave you like a massive crash course 2 days ago. I think at this point it might be best if you ask specific questions, I suppose. I don't know, maybe I should do like a... Maybe I should become like an e-daddy and charge people for, you know what I mean? Like do a financial literacy course. Not financial advice, mind you, but just basic financial literacy. I think I could get away with that. You think people would pay for that? The information that I have is not even, like... I don't know, I'm not one of those, like, crazy guys who thinks they can read the charts and magically discover what's going to happen. Like, they're all charlatans. If somebody tells you that, they're just probably full of it. Caleb Hammer seems to make a living doing that. Yeah, and it's like, all he really does, he's just like... He's like, hi, I'm Caleb Hammer. I'm fat, and I sexually harass my guests. Let me tell you about, not using credit cards to, you know, spend money that you don't have. And I'm like, that's... Okay. Is that the advice people need? Because I don't think I can operate on that level. Yeah, I'm not... Am I fat enough, though? Because I'm a pretty lean guy. Like, I'm not, like, super skinny, but I'm 6 feet tall, maybe 175-ish. Like, I'm fairly lean. So, am I fat enough to be Caleb Hammer? He went through some shit, actually, a while ago, where he was flirting with some girl over text, and this is why I always advocate for the Jumbotron test, which is never send a woman a text that you would not feel comfortable being displayed on the Jumbotron, you know, at a football game. If that idea makes you cringe, don't send that text. You know, you're allowed to flirt. You're allowed to make a move. Just don't do it in a way that if everybody saw it, you would want to, like, crawl in a hole. That's the Jumbotron test. There's ways to flirt without being a fool. So anyway, he was sending her these texts, and he tries to make everybody sign an NDA first, apparently. My wife was telling me about this, actually. And he's, like, flirting with her, and he literally asks, this is verbatim, this is, and again, I mean, look, the girl could be, like, making it all up, but as far as I know, I don't think he denied that the texts were real, so who knows. But, I'm not saying this really happened, you know, don't sue me, but what I saw from the screenshots was, like, he was saying shit, like, the thing that was stuck in my head, I will never forget this, he asked, are you sexual? Which I don't even know what that means, really. Hey, are you sexual? Like, what? I mean, I don't know. There's ways to ask that question that are less stilted. Yes, that verbatim. That's... Well, no, actually, it's worse than that. He didn't spell it that way, Salty. I believe it was just R, just like R and then the letter U. Like he's like a teen girl texting. Yeah, yes. Yeah, well, I mean, there was an E in the... I could be wrong. I could be remembering this wrong, but the E was there. It wasn't the sexual wasn't misspelled. But no, seriously, and it's like... I just remember reading that. I'm like, why, bro? Why? Why, bro? No, that's not good. It's not good game, bro. That's not good game, bro. Don't do it to yourself, bro. I don't know. I was just like... I got that secondhand cringe when I read that. And it's like, look, we're all guilty of it as men. At some point, you said some cringe bullshit, especially if you're like a younger guy. But he's not a younger guy. He should know better by now. Yes! Well, is he 40? I thought he was in like his 30s. Sometimes it's hard to tell if people are a little heavier. Something about that just kind of covers up the age a bit. But, yeah, no, I don't... And here's the messed up thing. You could tell after he sent it, he was like panicking and there was just like the flop sweat on his forehead because at some point he started reminding her that there was an NDA. Like, oh, remember, we have a really strong NDA. Like, see, it's like, I'm going to make a move on you and then don't publicize these texts because on some level, I understand exactly how cringe this is. I mean, look, I respect making a move. You know, you want to flirt with a girl, you want to try to take her on a date, whatever. I don't think there's anything wrong with him doing that. It's not like he's like their boss or something. I don't think that's inappropriate. You know, I'm the last person to dump on somebody. You wanna get a girlfriend, do whatever, like make your move, bro, shoot your shot. It's totally fine. But there's just a way to do it that's not cringe. And the whole like NDA, like borderline threat thing, is it allowed? Why wouldn't it be allowed? Flirting with a girl who happens to be on your podcast or whatever, like that's whatever. He's not married. It's not like he's cheating. Like I don't see anything morally wrong with it. You know, I take issue with these people who like anytime a dude is making a move, then ha ha ha, what a creep. Like that's bullshit. I don't believe in that. Oh, the NDA thing? You're making, yeah, I mean you could sign a private contract for whatever you want. I mean, yeah. That's totally legal. Absolutely. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? You can make contracts for most things. I mean, think about this. Like, think about this. What's a boxing match? It's two people making a contract that they're, like, legally allowed to punch each other out. Yeah, under normal circumstances, that would be illegal, but they've agreed, you know, it's for the purposes of entertainment, whatever, mutual combat, so nobody's going to go to jail for assault. You'd be surprised what is possible with just, like, private contracts. An NDA, I mean, yeah, I could make, you know, if both people are consenting and they're both, you know, they go into it with full knowledge, then, you know, we could make an NDA over anything. I've signed an NDA before, plenty of times, while doing, like, freelance work for programming. Like, I'm doing some kind of thing for a company. They don't want the details of it being leaked or whatever. They don't want to have, like, bad press. Sent nudes. Depends on how the NDA is written. I mean, if he did that, I mean, I guess it depends. Like, if he was, and look, that's not what's being alleged, just to be clear. But, like, in the hypothetical situation where some dude did that without a girl's consent, I mean, at that point, it probably becomes, that's got to be like, isn't that like digital flashing or whatever? Like, there's a law being broken now, and so if you didn't consent to that, then that's an issue, I suppose. But like, maybe I don't think you can like contract yourself out of, I mean, unless you're like, the contract says you consent to that. I don't think you can contract yourself out of not being able to like contact the police if somebody does something that, you know, is legitimately against the law. But then again, I guess I come back to the, I mean, I don't know, it just depends on whether she agreed to it or not. That's kind of the bottom line. But that didn't happen. That's not what's being alleged. I just want to be super clear, because, like, I would not want people making shit up about me or being inexact, you know, about, like, if I was accused of something or if a friend of mine was accused of something. You know, I think when this kind of thing happens, you have got to really be careful, because lies travel so much faster than the truth, you know, and rumors travel faster than the truth. You know, it's like the DCSS people are, you know, they called me a Nazi 9,000 times. Obviously, I'm not one, but the truth doesn't really matter when you have people repeating a lie, you know, infinite times. The only thing that can stop that is if you, like, sue them or something, really, which, you know, I have considered on occasion. Yeah, no, I know where you're going with that. I'm not suggesting you were saying that. I just, it's just an abundance of caution type of thing for me. All right, there's the shipment of building materials. This is what you need to complete the contract, for this. So, I almost want to check out this distant homestead, see what this stuff is. Roadside chapel, roadside homestead. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Theosopher's Refuge. I'll look that up, actually. Distant crypt. Dungeon tied to a matter of faith quest. Usually in the northwest near the roadside chapel. Tier 3? Oh. Oh, interesting. Maybe I should do this quest. Huh. Oh, there's like a million things to do for this. What the hell? Does this have something to do with the Manticore? I think I might need Limatel here to tell me what's up. Hey Calvin, how you doing? Do you know about the Matter of Faith quest in Stoneshard? Yeah, I don't mind looking up things in this game. That, you know, you screw it up one time and you repel the waves. Is it like actually T3 content? If there are waves of guys I have to kill, prepare for a long haul. Is it worth doing? Let's see, money. Pagan Pendant. Is this something I want? It gives me life drain. Huh. It makes me take more damage. It gives me crit avoidance, but it makes me take more damage. It gives me life drain and energy drain. That seems rather good. That seems like surprisingly good. T3 not too hard. I mean, I'm bullying the hell out of T3 content right now, but this character kind of is not great at groups. Yeah, that amulet. I guess that would be better than my current amulet. Just for the energy drain. I don't know about that 6% extra damage taken, though. Like, we're already taking too much damage. So, that could be an issue. Anyway, let's not think about that just yet. Let's think about whether we want to turn this into the Charcoal Burners Camp or the Oaken Glade. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pigeons. Spoil in 2 days, that's fine. I put that in there and it was like about to die. But it's okay. We're going to use this like almost instantly, so it's fine. Yeah, it's totally available right now, so let's just, I think we'll go to the Oaken Glade. Because I really think, even though I need the money or whatever, so here's my theory. My theory is that even at the black market, I think that Bryn Rep will actually get me better. I don't think they count as Rod and Willow guys. So I suspect that Bryn Rep will give me better deals. Well, maybe not. Favorable prices 1. There's no favorable prices 2 here. It would give me wide selection 3 though. Is there really no favorable prices too for Bryn? That's interesting. Huh. Nevertheless, I mean, I probably should... I probably should get the rep. It's just... I don't know. We need money desperately. Like, really, really, really desperately we need money. And right now, technically, T5 is available to us from the black market. It's just we haven't done the Bryn quest. We do have 2 ice wines, so with the 3rd one we'll be able to do that. Let's all right, I've settled on it. I'm gonna do the magistrate. But obviously once Bryn's once Bryn's capped out, well, let me take a look at it. Actually, let me take a look real fast. Cleansing Ritual 100 rep. This was a military turn-in. So it would take like 13 missions to get me there. No, we'll turn it. We'll turn it in. Let's get to respect. Why not? I don't know if you need that or not. If you need respect to get tier 5, even with the Ice Wine quest or whatever. It's like certain little aspects of it that I don't understand yet. I'll tell you this though, it can't hurt. It can't hurt for me to pump out the I need respect for T5. I've already been offered the Ice Wine quest, though. Are you saying that I would only get offered T4 for sale from that guy if I didn't have respect? The black market gives T5, but it's like just the sheer RNG of like, will I have the specific axe that I want, you know, or the specific gloves? Because like this build, I want a very, very specific set of equipment. So, I mean, it's already kind of a crapshoot going to the armory guy over and over and just like hoping for the best. But at least he has like a wider selection. The black market seems to be just like sheer total randomness. T3, T4, T5 from the guys at the guild. It's almost silly to bother with T3 over there since you can get that anywhere, you know. Seems like you can get T4 anywhere, actually. I'm trying to skip T4 entirely. It feels like if it's available, I might as well go straight to T5. The caravan upgrade, you get even which one? The trading boys. I've got a lot of these. Trade preferences? Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty well set up with the caravan. I need to get these fitting accoutrements and custom-made gear. I really need to get these online. I need to buy like 2 nails and horseshoes. But I'm doing pretty well with the caravan otherwise. Okay, here we are. This is the Oaken Glade. So yeah, let's aim for getting Bryn Rep maxed out. And it's not like we're not getting paid at the same time. You know, this is not like a waste or anything. We're still getting money and lots of it. I think it's only like, what, 10, 15, maybe even 20% more gold for turning into the military. It's not so much that I'm going to feel like I'm getting stiffed. Oh, is that already respect? Oh, oh! I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I thought that respect happened at 6,000, not 5. I should have just turned it into the military. Whoops. That's okay. That's fine. I like this guy's hat. Okay, so we're going to have a slight problem with this dungeon because I noticed... See a little thing there? Special conditions? The old Blood Hex. I have not done Blood Hex on Tier 3 yet. I did it on... I think I did a T2 dungeon with the Blood Hex. I think someone was saying that there can't be situations in dungeons below Tier 3, but I'm pretty sure it starts at T2. I want to check something. Negative situations. I guess... I wonder if that pays better because it has Blood Hex. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, yeah, we're turning in military from now on. No more non-military turn-ins. We're respect everywhere except for Denbury, by the way. Okay, messenger pigeon spoils and... You know what? I can actually, even from afar, I can just tell it to move. This is kind of cool. By the way, does anybody know for sure if these distant dungeons are just like trapped 100% of the time? Is that what's up? It seems like they just always have situations, and for me, it has always been trapped. And I was trying to figure that out last time. You can mouse over the... Yeah, no, I understand that, because you... By the way, you do have to have the caravan thing to see that. I have moused over it, and it just always says trapped. Hi, buddy. Oh, nice. Oh, sick. Enchantment. That looks in good shape. You can see it if you're in the same tile, you can scout the location. See, that's what Limatel was telling me, but then I tried it and it didn't seem to work, so I guess maybe I stepped out and then checked. Maybe that was the issue. Oh no. Are you... You're a fireman. So, you're saying it will actually re-roll over time without me trying to go into it? Because that's the other thing I was trying to figure out. Oh, you actually have to physically... You have to, like, walk... Okay. Interesting. You're saying to scout it. But yeah, these... Fort Etbert hasn't changed. It's been trapped. This has been trapped. Not that I would go here, but this has been trapped. There's another one... There's another one up... here... But I got really spooked as I tried to walk through here because some T4 bandits were there, and while I killed them, I had a real tough time. Like, we just need some levels and we need some equipment. That's what's up. I want to say that Denbury always has T4 missions, and maybe we should make our way down there next. But I need, well, so what do I need to do to make it reset, though? Do I just wait? Is that literally all I do? Are you sure it'll reset without me actually going inside? Because I'm trying to avoid going into these things. If I could get one with no situation, you know, and I got like a couple pieces of equipment, I would seriously consider shenanigans. This is a POI, right? Oh. Ooh. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this nonsense. Very high danger. Your T4... Whoa! I'm sorry, what? That has 5 range? Oh. Alright. This is... I can't begin to tell you how obnoxious this is. Guess I want to seize the initiative on him. I mean, with him being netted, his fumble chance is going to be massive. This is... yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. I did not realize it was even possible for him to... Alright, take the panic hornet, honey. There we go! Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! Critted him right in the face! If only we already had, where is it? If only we already had the opportune moment, we would have gotten some energy back. Yeah, these guys, I've noticed at T4, the brigands just start having absolutely ridiculous mobility. Like, they all have, not only do they all have dash, they all have sprint training. Like, bros went deep into the athletics tree. So they get more range on their dash, they can do it way more often, it costs less energy, so they can just spam it. And then half of them have like another charge on top of that, so the devs just really don't want you to get away from these dudes. Also, he saw my damn trap, which sucks. Oh, I don't have any bandages. That's bad. Hi. I guess I'm gonna drink a little bit of vivifying essence. I can't get around it. I didn't want to take any chances. Do I really not have any bandages? Interesting. God, what a trip. That was a real nightmare what just happened. I mean, we made it work, but... just, wow. I don't even care about the POI anymore. They were straight up on the road, by the way. I need to get to my caravan. This is dog shit. This is dog shit. Oh my god. Okay. We still got the Hornet Honey active. This should be fine. God damn. Just casual. Okay. Casually next to the T3 dungeon, we got T4 enemies. I've seen people complaining about this in the Discord. And now I get it. What do we got going on here over in the Rotten Willow Tavern? Occult Concilium. Oh, that's new. I didn't see that happen. This is T4 Brigands area, east side of the map. You mean west side? Yeah, I believe you. I just, wow. With the dashes, just wow. Let's think about how we want to do this. I definitely want to avoid getting mutilating lunged, and that's like 3 range, so I guess we'll do it like this. Nice. I know I make it look easy, but like, look, I'm bleeding now and I have no bandages. Jeez. Alright, what? No. Bruh. This is getting... It's getting a little ugly here. I can kill this thing fast, actually. I don't like that I'm bleeding. Is that... How many bleeds do I have? Oh, shit! That was a misclick. Alright. Bleeding is horrendous. It's extremely bad in this game. Can I just make it to my caravan, please? I feel like there's an APB out for me on the Raider on the Raider radio. Like, that was ugly. I'm really sad that I had to use one of my vivifying essences, because I don't have extra of that, and I don't know where to buy it. Maybe the black market? Okay, we're at the caravan. There shouldn't be any bad boys here. I don't think. Oh my god. What a nightmare. Oh, part of the problem was I didn't have my cloak on. A great hourglass effect. That's just the caravan needs to rest. That means I'm living on borrowed time. hold on, let's... Hey, you. Okay, we have some seasonings. Nice. Alchemist shop often has Vivies. Interesting. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Alright, time for a nice, delicious, buttery green salad. I think it's time... Yeah, my morale is all kinds of messed up. It's time to treat Velmir to some delicious food, now that we have these spices. Mushroom, lentil... Even put in the spices. I need this hornet honey out. Mushroom. Alright. Why don't we, play 90s emo girl here. Get this intox down. Alright, there is a lentil. Alrighty, that was exciting. We can totally take down T4 content one piece at a time very carefully and maybe while having to burn Hornet Honey, but I am a fan of actually having Hornet Honey. I might have to, unfortunately, go raid some honey hives. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately use those spices I bought from her. $4,300 gold. We're getting to the point where we can probably use one. Hornet Honey is my favorite buff. It just beats the hell out of every other one if you are a melee guy. Nakaf is pretty good for the fumble chance, but if you're going straight combat, there's no beating Hornet Honey. It's just better. Can you get a kitchen with a chef that cooks? I'm the chef, boy. Yeah, you could get like buffs when you cook, and you can like buy dishes at the you know, from various places, I suppose. Automatically. Yeah, the closest thing to that is there's you can get like free chicken eggs. All right, so clearly we're just like completely zooted right now. So we ought to take a nap. Is that what the Zoomers are saying these days? Zooted? Anyway, we still have 4 days for the quest, so it's fine. We're gonna rest the full 24 hours, get ourselves a nice fat vigor buff. Okay, we'll have some fried eggs with these spices. Nice. Alright, we'll roast all these. Six eggs for us. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I'm glad that we're good on smoke bombs. I would like more Vivifying Essence, so maybe next time I'm in Bryn, I'll take a look and try to find that. I think we've got a really serious issue, though, because this place is going to make me bleed like crazy, and I have no bandages. So... Wow. They don't sell them. Can they sell bandages? If I do the supply run, is that an option? Because I need to buy some bandages. I can't do this dungeon without them. And I can't make them myself. Like, it's got the blood hex. I'm going to be bleeding 24/7. If I had the... Oh, whoops, rotten drumstick. Very good chance. Alright. Well, that's annoying. I have to send him and then wait for him to come back. Are you telling me I should have done that before I rested? God, this is obnoxious. There's like... The thing is, if I go to craft them, you need two cloth scraps or 2 rags. I don't know of any way to farm that. I can't, like, make either of those things. You just kind of have to find them. So... This is why I'm really, really, really partial to the surgical kit, because it's just an item that has a bunch of charges, and it just solves your injury issue as long as you can solve the pain issue too. As far as I know, there's no such thing for bleeds. So I guess I can go in for a minute, but I feel like super duper uncomfortable. Like super duper uncomfortable actually. With no bandages going into blood hex, or just in general not having bandages. Like, it's really bad in this game. Like, super bad. But I'm also running out of time for this mission, so this may be stacked with meds and rags. Sometimes? Yeah, I've noticed that. On occasion. Will I get them before I start bleeding, though, is the question. If I didn't have the Vivifying Essence, I wouldn't do this at all. I guess I should be, like, smashing boxes. That's where you really find them. Half the time. So the way this works is, if I kill anybody, it delays the effect. I can just melee, it's fine. Let's not worry about picking things up for the time being. Let's just, like, immediately search for... Wait, are you hearing that? Am I hearing, like, evil whispers in my ears right now, or am I just finally losing my mind? Is it a schizophrenic break already? Oh, what? What are you doing? This is what I hate about this goddamn game. I didn't want to open this door or close it. I wanted to walk through. But it's so easy to misclick. Transforms into a thrall. I guess I have to use the keyboard. Based. Rip. I bet you get more experience for killing that than the supplicant, if I had to guess. Oh boy, glad we avoided that. 2 traps right next to each other, very cool. Discover a secret room? Somebody on the Discord was complaining they never find these. What's in here? Lots of gold. And my morale went up. Oh yeah, isn't it possible to find like really good stuff in here? Check this out. Unique dagger. We're not a dagger guy. Wouldn't that be cool if we were like a dagger guy? So tier 3 dungeons can have the secret rooms. I think you can find Gwinnels in here. So this is unique. This doesn't, you can't get this anywhere else, except in dungeons, right? That's a really sick dagger. I wish sometime, you know, maybe I wish I was a dagger guy now. Energy drain 5%. That's sick. Just built in. I guess we'll sell it. Maybe Laukri will give us extra money for it. I doubt it, but oh, this is cool. This is a lot of money, I guess. We'll come back for it in a minute. But yeah, I think you can find Gwinnels in these. I vaguely remember reading about that. It's kind of cool that it says morale increases significantly. Like, my boy here is so excited to have found the secret that his morale goes up. And a unique in a camp's chest. I could be wrong. I mean, it sounds like I probably am wrong. Maybe you can find stuff, just any chest, you know? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm bleeding now, so... Oh god, now I'm like double bleeding. Am I just gonna... I have to walk out. Yeah, I can't be here. Yep, just can't do it. Just can't be in here without bandages. Not safe. We had like 9 HP left. I could have fixed that a little bit with the vivifying essence, but no, it can't be done. I should have drank the alcohol first before doing that. Okay, fine, I'll just do this. I mean, to be fair, I got the bleed from the thing, and then I stepped on a trap right afterwards. So, that's like an issue, obviously. This is like yet another reason why it's better to just play a vitality guy, though, because then you just go down the survival path, and you pick up you pick up the thing that lets you burn your wounds to make the bleed go away, and then you just don't need to carry bandages on you. Not a huge fan of like having to carry all kinds of crap to deal with your wounds. Like, it's very thematic or whatever, but eh. Okay. I still have vivifying essence. I need the other, yeah, ether inhaler. Also forgot to pray, which sucks. Our boy here is not back. Oh, he is back. Yeah, no bandages. Am I just like completely cucked? Like what is going on here? This is extremely frustrating. I don't think you can buy bandages from the caravan. Either that or I'm getting like hardcore bad lucked. Either way, this is a big problem. I know there's equipment with bleed resist, like, cooked into it. So, you know, wearing that at a place like this might make sense. What to do? I guess I could just walk back to the Rotten Willow Tavern. Surely somebody there sells bandages. If I had known that you couldn't get it at the caravan, I would have just, like, filled my inventory with them. This is so silly. So I paid money to have the supply run done. And, like, nothing has changed. They don't even really have more stocks. Stonks. Yeah, something's messed up here. Something's funny. I may have to abandon this mission, which sucks terribly, but what are you gonna do? All right, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this purse. Yeah, no, I should have. You're not wrong that the mistake is mine. I think there's an herb that helps with bleeds, but I mean it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing as actually having. Oh, do I have any of the? I know there's the one super herb that helps with bleeds actually. Pain resist. God, I might actually take Silverleaf with me. That'll at least heal me a bit. Rot blooms for coughing. There's one that gives you a ton of bleed resist, but we don't have that one. Yeah, no, this is the first and last time we're gonna have this damn issue. 2 days left. Oh, and we barely even touched it. That is miserable. We may fail our first contract, which is not the end of the world. You just take like a rep hit. But I might be able to fix this. We're gonna walk to the tavern, hoping we don't run into any more T4 bullshit. Surely something at the tavern will sell Crimson Spleen. Yeah, that's the one. But I don't really care about that. I just want bandages. It's wacky that you can use hemp, right? In this game, you can use hemp to make rope, but what you cannot do is like turn it into cloth or something for bleeds. Is there some like recipe that I'm not aware of, perhaps? Oh, whoa. Those wolves. Are they coming for me? I guess they are. Okay. He'll die. Well, bro, that's what you get. If I was a lower level character, that would have been a real problem, and not just like a casual walk through the woods. I mean, to be fair, wolves technically can make you bleed. I have the smoking kit? I do not. I never picked up that recipe. I could use hemp for morale, I guess. You can just eat it, but it does less. But yeah, this is what I get for not being prepared. Like, in this game, it severely punishes you for not like getting your character ready for whatever, you know. I'm just gonna walk across, it's fine. Split in 3. Yeah, I know. Rest, diet, and situations. I am aware. But right now it's my situational morale that's mostly screwed up. I mean, I definitely could fix my diet, there's no question about that. I've just been kind of lazy about it. We're back to optimism. Okay, okay. If there are no bandages for sale here, I'm gonna have like a slight melty. All right. I actually want to buy this ether inhaler. Probably not the alcohol. I don't need the smoke bomb recipe. There's no way I'm ever going to actually use that. Piece of cloth is not the same thing as cloth scraps. Okay, we can buy... Oh, treatises. Too bad I'm not Jonah. Oh my god, vivifying essence? Yeah, buddy. I could get a couple of these. Yeah, that's worth the investment. Just for safety. I'm not buying any damn potions, though. Like actual potions. Oh yeah, we saved him, so he's rewarding us. What a cool guy. Okay, I could pick up some ID scrolls for the stuff in my tavern, or in my caravan. Right there, 4 bandages. Alright, hold up, let me sell some stuff. Caravan's probably too far away, I would guess. It's not. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of some of the stuff from our caravan. Okay. That's fine for now. Well, hold on. Probably not getting the best prices here, I really don't know. As far as my inventory goes, harvest. Interesting. Alrighty, we'll have 2 in the one that we're holding. 2 doses. Tempted to buy more in the calf, but probably not. Wait a minute. There they are. Yeah, so I would really like to have more bandages than this, actually. I wanted to buy, like, basically an inventory full of it, so that this problem never crops up again. But this'll do. This is fine. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'll just splurge on the cough. I might want to get paregoric actually instead of the ether inhalers that I've been using. Receptivity, is that like an experience gain potion? Alright, cool. This is good. This is fine. We had some issues. Those issues are solved. And now we just kind of have to rush. We just gotta rush through the dungeon now. Which, frankly, we should be doing anyway. Kill all enemies. Ooh. Ooh, that's... I'm not rushing through that. We may run out of time. It is possible. Maybe. But I'm not going to be bleeding anymore, which is certainly a welcome change. How are we doing on fatigue? 8%. Can't believe we hit that trap too. That was brutal. So we're going to go to Caravan, we're going to drop off all of our Nikaf and all of our healing potions and things, and maybe eat something real quick. Oh no! High danger, medium danger. Okay, these are T3 and Tier 2. No problem. Hey you, what do you got for me? Dismember, hook chop. You're me. Alright, that's fine. Immediately using my bandages. Very cool. I wonder if anything... I don't think anything that I'm going to pick up ability-wise is going to increase my, my bleed resist, by the way. Yeah, peak performance doesn't do that. I couldn't really fit Adrenaline Rush into it. That doesn't really help bleed, that helps pain. Yeah, I think the real thing with this build is you're just doing damage. You're just not, I mean, against the odds, 50% bleed resist. But I don't think it, like, erases the bleeds that are currently going on, so, big problem. '58 turn cooldown on against the odds. Whew. I keep forgetting I actually do have defensive tactic, I just haven't found a reason to turn it on. I really probably should, but just with my energy being so limited, there's really only so many buttons I can press in a fight right now, with no way to get my energy back. Alright, Nakaf, 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 Nakaf. This stuff goes, this stuff goes. Alrighty, 3,500 gold in there. We certainly burned some of our cash flow doing this, but I had to. It's kind of nuts that I was able to, from the caravan, sell stuff to the Rotten Willow Tavern. Like, how's that even possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles away. Is what's-his-face really helping me that much? Caravan trade range +2. It's not 5 by default. So does Leaf do the same thing or something? No? Is that a bug? Does one of my upgrades do that, maybe? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I don't really know how that's possible. Alright, whatever. Let's do this. Actually, by any chance... Hey, Gore, you got any of that drink for me? She does not. That would be nice if we could do that. Alright. Injuries, pain, healing, Hornet Honey panic button. Looks like we got some food. Got the puffball even for fun. Yeah, we're good. Tons of bandages. I'm adding the bandages to my list of just like things that I grab whenever I see them. There's no good reason not to have your caravan just like stocked with them if you can't purchase them anytime you want from the caravan. I feel like that would be like the #1 thing that I would want to have in my caravan if I'm a dude who's fighting constantly. It's the bellman. Ding ding dong. He used his tra-la-la. Sturdiness. Yeah, sometimes. Nice hit. Okay, this is going to be based. Are you ready for this? This is going to be so based. Not bad, right? Only when I don't want them. Yeah, it's like, you guys have heard of streamer luck. Now let me tell you about streamer unluck. Alright, I guess I will start grabbing up rags too. That's something I haven't been doing. You know, I have not been grabbing rags to turn into useful bandages. Oh, hi. What the hell is this thing? Amalgam? He's got flurry. I should have... I definitely should have opened up with C's. Make him fumble harder. Hi. Hello, friend. Big boy. Don't really want to fight him without full energy. Alright, tell me we're not on 1 day. It still says 2 days, but... God, do I dare go ahead and use the Nikaf? I think I do. It might speed things up, believe it or not. Also, I don't really know how the times work, because if I finish the quest but I don't turn it in, I want to say I can still get, like, my day ruined. It's like, hey, surprise, you didn't really turn it in time, even though you did it. Alright. Oh! Well, okay then. I love that I dashed around that. Time to make myself susceptible to bleeds. I love that. To get that intox down. Tons of treasure here is the other thing. I'm really hoping the curse goes away when I finish the quest. I think that's what happens. Maybe when I kill the boss, maybe not. Maybe I just have to deal with it forever. But yeah, we've got like a secret room, we got tons of treasure. Like, I would like to sit here and loot this thing for days, but I also don't want to get screwed out of the reward. Mighty kick. Definitely using Rain and Blood to get energy back. Fine, you come to me. Based. I can't make them run, but I can just do tremendous damage to them. Okay, this is possibly going to be ugly. Using the silver leaf. I do not like that this guy's behind there, but really he's helping me more than anything. He's like, he's hitting his boys. Nice. Alright, let's Rain of Blood. Ooh, did we miss? We actually missed. That's wild. That's a bleed. Alright, well, we fought like 4 things in a row and didn't just immediately get wrecked, so that's cool. But I am rushing through this crap, like, just way harder than I would like to, on account of the Blood Hex. Why don't we fix our torso as much as we can with leeches? I'll surgery it once the leeches have all taken effect. That's a pain effect. Oh, come on. The lack of rampage right now is not great. I guess I'm just gonna be meleeing these fellas. Not ideal. Alright, that works. Still 1,000 turns of Nakaf going, so it's pretty good. I'm trying to just keep it moving. Oh, sick. Sick! Free vivifying. We've already established that those are expensive, so... Oh, hello guys. Hey fellas. Yoink. Real happy about my crit rate right now. I will say that. Okay, bandage. Another ether inhaler. Bro, we are... Who was it that said that these places are loaded to the gills with meds? I was dubious, and now I feel guilty for doubting you. Alright, we're gonna use one. Bit poisoned, that's okay. Surgery. 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 Okay, wow, we resisted the pain real good there. I'm intox to hell and back, so we're gonna slice and dice on all of our limbs. 3 of them anyway. Oh my god, another one. And more vivifying essence. What the hell? Bro, you were not lying. I regret spending money on that stuff. We'll walk through here again once we've fought everything and grab all this stuff. Still 2 days left. We're good. We're good on time. Don't expect to find bandages when you need them. You know the rules. You know the rules, and so do I. We got rickrolled at a hardware store today. They were just playing Never Gonna Give You Up. Alright, what is the best way to handle this? I hate the fact that it's ranged. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go up like this. And if they all want to come up, they can come to my floor. They can join the party. Okay, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if ranged guys will do this. Guess we're about to find out. I think that, yeah, they just won't follow you. Sometimes they will. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that one will definitely come. It's 6 tiles. At least that's how screen transitions work. Yeah. 6 is the last one. But I guess the ranged ones are just... they just don't want to fool with it. You know what? Y'all want to be cute. Alright, what is this? What is this guy? Liturgist. Replenish HP, removes a random negative effect. I wonder if it can take away bleeds. Deals 11 poison, range 5, prolongs duration negative effects. Yuck. Mighty swing, mighty kick, life leech. This guy's a... wow, putrid odor. This guy's got a bundle of tricks on him. I hate this. This thing with 2 ranged guys coming to own me. It almost makes me want to, like, maybe go around to the other side. Let me get my energy back. I almost called it mana. Alright, I'm committing. I am committing. Wait a minute. No! They could just shoot through that? That's kinda bullshit. that's kinda bullshit. Can we agree that's kinda bullshit that they could just shoot through this very solid, physically impassable object? This game, I understand it's not exactly a solid wall, but like, whatever this is, it just looks very much like you would not be able to whip a stone into my face through it. Well, I'm gonna pickle. Guess I could throw smoke. Alright, buckle up, buckaroo. I should have used make space here. Just the regular bump attacks are not too bad. Sometimes I think I should just be bumping to regain, or to preserve energy. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I made that look better, or easier, perhaps, than it really was. That wasn't too bad, though. And to be fair, the ranged dudes were just tier 2, but pretty spooky, nevertheless. Yep, you can yell at me through that. Everybody just has magical powers to go straight through objects. I will say this, the game is being very kind to me about not making me bleed randomly, because I'm doing a good job of just like piling the damage on and killing things fast. The number of decapitations per second here is also kind of wild. Ooh, we got the fatigue. Oh boy. Oh no, we don't have the energy for make space. Well, I can do the next best thing. Check it out. I can rain in blood and I can bounce him into the other dude to do a little bit of damage and get some energy back. Bro, I want against the odds so badly, but like the number of crits that I'm doing now, I think I might actually have to take Opportune Moment next. I actually think that the amount of energy that I will get back from Opportune Moment is so good, it might be better than getting against the odds. Is that crazy? Because if I take against the odds, that means I can go straight to Final Push. But, and that's going to be really handy. I don't know. Are we going to level soon? We're going to level in like 2 more kills. So... Pretty fun quest so far. Pretty exciting stuff. Oh, nice. Wait. Oh! I must have used the rag for, We'll come back for it. I was gonna, oh, hey, hello. Gonna use the other rag to combine with another rag to make, you know, bandage, but... I must have used it. Gridgem, oh, I wasn't looking at the messages. Gridgem said, there are holes, what do you mean? I mean, yeah, but like they were over here, and I see that there's like a sheet covering it. If you whipped a stone through that, it would hit the sheet, wouldn't it? And they couldn't even really see me, right? Maybe I'm thinking through this too much. Opportune moments is one of those skills that's an extremely hard pass when you don't take it, and with your characters you're struggling for energy at the moment. That's why I suspect that, you know, the vitality meta is really where it's at. And if you really want to like play optimally, it feels like you just want to play a vitality guy. It gives you HP, it gives you energy, you know, it's all the things that a growing boy needs to dominate Stoneshard. Hey, don't talk about my main man JC like that, bro. Mr. Zealot. Alrighty. We officially cannot boost our strength anymore. It's not happening. Custom adjustments. Oh, you mean when you can make like a custom character? Alright, so perception is going to do stuff for us every single level. That extra accuracy is going to be great, but then when we hit the breakpoints on the 5s, that extra crit chance is also going to be great. So we are a perception guy. Custom adjustments, armored combat. So your heavy armor, 3% to its durability loss, and +4 max energy and energy resto. Okay. Interesting. So it kind of counteracts the energy loss of heavy armor and maybe even surpasses it in some cases. Alright, yeah, so we have an extremely difficult choice now. Because eventually I'll have both, obviously, but like if I take against the odds, that means I'm absolutely going for final push after. And I love the idea of having against the odds because it's like... This also helps my energy problem. Because if I use against the odds and then I kill something, I get mana afterwards. And it's also, it's like multi-use, because like I can use it to like swallow a charge hit or whatever. And it only costs 9 energy by itself. So there's just very versatile. On the other hand, Opportune Moment just makes me better all the time, although I have to rely on crits, so we're taking against the odds. It's something that I have more control over. Maybe against my better judgment, I don't know. Really hard to say what's best here. I'm trying to decide, do I want to mess with my taskbar? I guess I kind of want to take crafting off. Really don't want to forget that I have this, so we'll put that there, and then just put the crafting on this bar number 2. But yeah, when I'm about to kill something, I can just like pop on against the odds, absorb a hit or two, and then... I did not mean to do that so early. So I didn't even get to time it there. That's okay. Alright, buddy, come on. Oh. 1, 2... Get that back online. Alright. I tried. My stuff was turned off. Maybe I'm trying to be too clever here. Oh no. Do the whispers mean that a bleed is coming? Is that the meme? Or does it mean that there's those, like, worshipful bad boys nearby? There's definitely bad boys nearby. Oh, well, this certainly looks like a bad boy room to me. Holy shit! What is this? Brand of anguish. Fire damage, causing more pain. Fiery embers. Creates fiery embers on the target's tile. There's range 2. I am not in the position I would like to be in. Burnt offering destroys a corpse, replenishing max HP and creating a pyre in its place. Shouldn't be a problem as long as I don't kill anything. Otherwise just standard vampire stuff. Not this time, I should keep in mind. I can't stun, daze, stagger, or immobilize him, but my character doesn't care about that. Do I just go to work? Probably a good time to get against the odds. Probably. Yeah, I guess I could just be immune to fiery embers. That's really not that much damage, though. I think I really just want to hook him. Removes positive effects. Can he remove my against the odds? That'd be annoying. This is really obnoxious. I am going to dash. Which, hilariously, he did not see a fully armored man just dashing away. Let's pull him away from his boys. Okay, he sets a fire, that's fine. Punch through max 6% fire damage and crit chance stacks up to 6 times. I don't like that my energy is so shit right now. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Okay, he's hit. He could brand me. I guess we could against the odds to just like avoid taking a hit here. I think we just open up with hook though. Oof. He's not hitting lightly. I should probably throw the net on him. He got a crit on me, actually. That's what's up. I guess I should have used, Huh. Maybe I should have used against the odds. If I knock him back, I could use Rain and Blood. It's going to do extra body part damage because he's bleeding. And that means it'll probably give him an injury, and then I'll probably get energy back. I'm going to get at least 5% back. I think I want to open with... I should have opened with C's, maybe. Best start fumbling. Okay, Don't really want to be in the magma. Alright. Why didn't he move? He used Life Leech. He's got 1 injury, 1 bleed. That's only a minor injury. I don't think I want to make space. I almost want to... I have so much Vivifying Essence, I almost want to drink one just for safety. I don't think I need it, but I do need to keep in mind I only have so much energy to go around. Like, if I do make space, that means I'm donezo on energy for, you know, like, that puts me down to, what, 10 energy, and that's not enough for Rain and Blood afterwards. So, I could. No, it still gives me against the odds, so that's okay. Let's just get damage in. Somehow we got energy back. From Maim and Kill. Which one's that? That's definitely a two-handed axe ability. There's something... I need to keep that in mind, whatever that is. I must have forgotten about that one. Aim and kill. Two-handed axes, if you hit them and they have 2 or more injuries, it replenishes 5 max HP. He didn't have 2 or more injuries. So I guess it even gets the effect if you cause the injury with that attack. That's pretty good. Alright, he's almost dead. I could rain in blood on him, but honestly just a regular swing will kill him just fine. And I don't think that's more likely to hit. So we're actually going to go ahead and do against the odds. And get our health and energy back. What was that? It got darker in here. Was that just because he was lit up? It's pretty sick. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good stuff. I don't know why we didn't get battle music for that, but whatever. Oh! Oh! Wait a minute! My boys, something very interesting just happened. I am not affected by Nakaf anymore. Did he just pull the Nakaf off me? Like, that one ability took away a positive effect. It didn't, like, knock me directly into... Yeah, there it is. That is super interesting. He used Brand of Anguish, and it pulled the Nakaf off me. He, like, sucked the drugs out of my system. Because I'm not affected by Aftermath. That is wild. Really, really interesting. Anyway, I'm sad to say that the Blood Hex is still here. Nice, we got the days. My favorite thing to see with these dudes. My god. This guy's got some staying power. Definitely got some pain here. I'm like almost afraid to rest here. Like, what if they pop up on me? Thirsting for my blood? Wow. Claim the reward. Still Blood Hex. Alright, we know for a fact everything is dead now. I know that because the quest is done. So that means we can go into collection mode. Carved Topaz Pendant. Carved Topaz Pendant, same thing. It has occurred to me I can use my purse for these gems. Morion Ring. Now, I've just been using my Velmir's Ring for the longest time, because crit chance, counter chance raised. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. But I think just a flat weapon damage increase seems pretty good. I guess I don't need this experience gain. I mean, fatigue resistance is pretty good. Yeah, I guess I should change this out. I haven't even been thinking about my rings, and we'll keep Velmir's Ring. Cannot put rings in a purse. Okay, we're just going to do like a very quick run through. Very, very quick run through. Ah. Just a quick loot party over here. We're going to take what we can carry. The backpack is thankfully relatively empty. It's really sort of, honestly, it's sort of lame that the curse keeps going after you've cleared the base. Like, what is the purpose of that? Just to take bandages away from me. Like, super cool idea, you know, for a curse or whatever. Like, it makes the... It definitely adds, like, time pressure to the dungeon, but I just can't imagine the development motivation for making it stick around. I bet if I leave the place and come back, it disappears. There's one curse that works like that. But it's like ultra lame once you've finished everything, because think about it. There's nothing for me to kill, so it's just gonna keep happening a million times in a row. Look, it just happened like twice. I guess I just have to leave. It's just like skyrocketing my bleeds. Just like burning me out of bandages. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna step outside and back in and see if it goes away. Okay, how are we doing on the... We have 3 bandages left. Super lame. Okay, the curse is gone. So it's just kind of like a programming oversight is what it is. Crossbow's probably worth some money. Wonder if that's tier 3, T4, what that is. How are we doing on days? We have 2 days left. This is great. We can run to the caravan, drop stuff off, come back. We did fine on time. Yeah, I love this build. This is super fun. Even if it's like, there's a lot of like shit your pants moments with it. Certain fights, certain boss fights, you just, one way or the other, you know it's going to be over quick. Alright, so some fun news. Once you completed the quest, the timer stops. Oh, is that true? Oh, so I don't have to worry about, that's what I was wondering earlier. If I have to worry about that or not. Okay, fun news. I think... Okay, no, we need incense. Can see it in the journal? Is that so? Yeah, it says 2 days, but it doesn't say that it's... I mean, I'm looking at the journal. It doesn't say anything about it being locked, right? Alright, we're just going to run in real quick, grab some goodies. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, though. I enjoyed that. Time left disappeared once you completed the quest. No, I think it actually keeps ticking down, which, I mean, again, a bit of an oversight on the developer's part. Maybe it's on purpose, you know, maybe the idea is, like, you gotta actually turn it in within the time limit. I guess it's just a design choice. But I think that if I was the developer of this game, I probably would make the timer freeze, because you've dealt with the problem, right? Like, issue solved. Vampire's dead. Okay, I want this gold tooth. Want the salt. As soon as I get depressed, just drink some mead. Problem solved, temporarily. Guess I should check this back room here. I still can't believe that Nakaf thing. That's hilarious. That he just, like, slurped it out of my body. Heh. It's an interesting magical effect. What's the status of DCSS? Is it dog water now? I mean, pretty much. If you're going to play a game, I would play B-Crawl. You know, if you're going to play DCSS, I'd play the real spiritual successor. But I mean, I don't even call it mainline anymore. I just call it Gammafunk's version of Crawl. Because he's the head dev now. He pretty much always has been. For a lot, well, not always, but for a very long time. But it might as well be official now. Like, he's like, they gave him moderation power in like all the spaces. Like the subreddit, you know, where he immediately started banning anybody who said anything good about me. And of course, like, you know, if he's like the gatekeeper now, you're basically just playing his game, and he's always had just incredibly funky, bad ideas. There are a few devs doing some, like, vaguely interesting things in the game, but it's all just, like, horrendously unbalanced, and things that don't really, some of it is like stuff that, like, while it's like super interesting mechanically, doesn't really belong in DCSS. And so, like, the balance is all screwed now. And, like, from when I did my streak versus now, it's just like infinitely, it's like both easier and more obnoxious to streak now. So I don't, like, anybody who wanted to put their mind to it could probably match my streak at this point. So that's why, like, people sometimes ask me, like, why don't you go retake the record? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Like, one is that. Two is that they discovered a bug that allows people to just kind of cheat and win any game that they want to, that, as far as I know, they haven't fixed yet. And three, that bug is, like, apparently very difficult for you to realize that somebody used it from a log. So unless somebody, like, streamed their games, there's, like, basically no way to know if they cheated or not. So it just kind of, the whole thing, I understand that, like, some people think it's the competitive aspect of it is sort of lame, which is fine. I liked it. I liked the sort of immutability of the record keeping. You know, that was, like, super neat to me. But it's just kind of like, it's like pulling the curtain and finding that the Wizard of Oz is just like a little fat guy. You know, it's just not, I don't know. It's, I mean, if they weren't, like, simultaneously ruining the game and making every little aspect of it, like, I don't know, for one thing that they seem to be obsessed with is, like, forcing forward momentum from the player to such an extent that you almost are playing, like, a turn count game. Like, I know that, I don't know if they've done this yet, but they were planning on making Pandemonium finite. They just don't like the idea of infinite sources of experience in the game, which is crazy to me. Like, to me, things like Abyss, things like Pandemonium, you know, the infinite experience sources were, like, it was your victory lap. You can survive these places, therefore, if you feel like it, you can farm. The game did a very good job of stopping you from farming in the early game, or, like, doing cheesy, like, putting farming NetHack style, whatever. And I think that's correct, but it's just like, in the late game, the problem with DCSS was always that for various builds, you really needed to fix them later on, and the bandage for that was being able to painstakingly farm Abyss, Pandemonium, whatever. And if you take that away from the player, you have a lot less wiggle room as a developer to make mistakes, or to, like, I mean, essentially it just narrows what you're allowed to play and how, what kinds of builds you're allowed to do. I'm not a fan of it. It's just, there's various things that they're doing that I'm not a huge fan of. I think you can't even leave the goddamn slime pits yet without collecting the rune, which is It's something like that. Either that or like... Yeah, no, I think you can't even go upstairs anymore if you don't have the rune. Which is just... It's just absurd. Yes, it's very restrictive, and to me, like, 90% of the fun of DCSS was the fact that it felt almost like an open world. Like, the world is your oyster. You can go wherever the hell you want. If you think you can handle it, go right in, buddy. And, you know, I did slime third rune sometimes, you know, just for funsies. No way you're doing that anymore. Probably not on most characters, or like, not as many as before anyway. It's just, yeah, restrictive is a good word for it. Not a lot of fun. I don't think DCSS is a game that thrives while being super restrictive. Two smoke bombs and caltrops. Yeah, I'll buy those. I like how these caltrops went on the ground, and I very well could have just stepped on them. Right, yeah, she sold me smoke bombs. That's pretty good. Time to hit the road. We'll turn things in at the charcoal burners camp. Boy, I am happy that we did not mess that up. Hold on, let me take a look here. Still trapped. Still trapped. Still trapped. I'm not convinced those things can reset. If I was going to do a trapped entrance one, it would probably be Fort Etbert, just because I think we have the easiest time with brigands. Anyway, let's ride on over here. Time to get fat paid. So I wonder if there's somewhere else. I bet you if I go to Bryn, I bet you I can purchase a second or a third ice wine from the elves now. I bet you their stock has come back. So I think I'm gonna go to Bryn after this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Bryn after this, and we're gonna I mean, we're gonna have to wait out the caravan rest thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Brent after this, and then we'll try to do the quest, and we'll just see if we can afford anything. I've got a lot of little treasures to sell, so that's good. What am I doing? I am... Wait, that's Black Retreat. That's the graveyard. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Alright. Hey, you. Fat paid, $1,500 dues. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. Perfect. Bop, bop, bop. That charcoal is going to get us paid. I like that we were able to get 3 of them. That's kind of cool. Oh, this would be stealing. Let's not steal right in front of the guard. I want to check something, actually. Just a quick look. I don't think this guy will buy it, but I just want to see. Gilded dagger. It says 129. Am I not going to be able to sell this unique dagger for very much gold? That's kind of sad. Should I keep it just to throw? I don't think I'm going to be throwing a dagger. Maybe if I had some agility. Nah. Anywho. Win B-crawl streak. I don't know. I think I'm just, I mean, B-crawl, he hasn't really been updating it too much. I mean, I would play it. It's a good game. Maybe I'll submit some PRs. Wonder how receptive he would be to that. I could. I mean, I could come back to DCSS. I mean, if I really wanted to get views, like a lot of views again, DCSS would be the thing to do. If you repair it, the price will go up, but you'd need a repair kit. That's a good point. I guess maybe I will just hold on to it until I have a bunch of repair kits lying around. If I find any for free or for cheap. Only for jewelry. Yeah, I haven't tested that myself. Okay, I want to go to Bren. Oops, I did not mean to... I just went and pressed that, and you know what? That's not where my craft button is anymore. That is my against the odds button. Alright, I want to travel. Let's just wait 24 hours and see. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Assuming I have the fodder for it. To Bryn we go. Yeah, to Bryn we go. And I'm just kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that we were able to find the ice wine, but if not, I can still take a look at the black market. And, you know, you never know, maybe. Could have something for me that I can afford. Put our pack on. Let's get all of our money. And all the rest of our money. So we're sitting on $5,000 dues, which is not quite enough, but we've got lots of things to sell, and presumably I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that I have a ton of ancient coins. So there's that. Yeah, we can, these charcoal, by the way. We're sticking around in Bren until we find the dwarf, most likely. Open up the commodities page while we're traveling. Let's go to the docks. Alright, charcoal sold to Jabbar for 1.26x, Dietrich for 1.26x, Ormi for 1.38, Rigo Nevik for 1.38. Those are our boys. Yeah, so those two guys are, yeah, the Nistrian and the Dwarf. Those guys will buy it for the most amount of money, so we're going to immediately go down to the docks and hope that one of them is standing there. And if I see one elf, I'm going to fly into warrior rage. Or a Scadian. Or we could just see nobody. That's cool too. What is it? Is it like nighttime or something? Is that what's up? $112 for the Gilded Dagger to this guy. Bryn Vermouth. This game really desperately needs to tell me what time it is. They're here all day, so either it's early morning or it's nighttime. Tier 5 Gambison. Huh. It's not what we want, but it is tier 5 for sale. I don't see any Elven Ice Wine, sadly. Interesting. Scadian Staff. Red Silk Mantle. Huh. Some interesting items here. That's kind of wild. Crit chance, weapon damage. I don't hate that. That would actually be pretty good for my guy. I'm not getting that, but that would be pretty good for my guy. Interesting. This is very odd that there's nobody there. I guess I'll come back in a minute. Like, I'll check the black market and then I'll go back. I guess maybe there's days when there's nobody. There's nobody here either. Could steal the Bronze Eagle. Is there something going on in Bryn? No. Oh, he's selling up here. Okay. Okay. $101. Yeah, we get bad sale prices to this dude, at least for weapons. Regardless of their origin without penalizing their value. So can I just, like, take this dude's eagle and his Abasa and immediately sell it back to him? That's hilarious. Hey, bro. I definitely didn't just go downstairs and grab this. That's funny, right? I don't know. I think that's funny. First time you've seen nobody at the docks. Yeah, there's something weird about the time. Well, this is a two-handed axe that's tier 5. It's not the one that I want. I want the one that looks more like this. Yeah, notice there's no body part damage boost to this one. I know beggars can't be choosers or whatever, but I'm gonna choose. Alright, I want to verify something. So this topaz is worth 91 gold here. And we know that the dagger... Okay, 91, 57 for the bearer. I'm gonna go out to the shopkeep. Okay, yeah. It's a perfectly legitimate place to sell this stuff. Elm. 446 gold to him. That's not a bad price, honestly. Okay, I think I want to keep this topaz. I think there's a quest for it or something. I don't need these candles anymore. I am just going to sell the dagger. I'm not going to be sentimental and collect every unique in the game or whatever. I might sell this dude one of the charcoals. We will we will see. 446 gold if we can beat that. Interesting. Still nobody here. Did they make Britain great again? Did they kick out all the immigrants? Like what's going on, bro? Well, whatever. We're gonna go say hello to the elves and see if we can't get them to sell us some ice wine. And we'll stop by the bank. I bet this is going to be a lot. Yeah, 394. Oh boy. Nice pile of coins. So 7,718. I'm definitely close. With the sale of the charcoal, I should be able to make this happen. My God, super expensive dishes. Wait, I should have checked on... I don't think he's going to sell Elven Wife's ice wine, but I might as well take a look. He does! He does! Okay. There we go. Alright, we'll do the quest. I think I gotta show up at night, though. Or the fat man will tell me to, tell me that I shouldn't be conducting my bribes in broad daylight. I think I needed nails and horseshoes. Anyway. I'm terribly busy right now. Yeah, are ya? Yeah, that's fine. Check the docks one more time, and then I suppose we'll just come back at night. Oh, this filthy elf. Wow, they really do just sell tier 5 equipment. It's like special foreign T5 equipment, but that's really interesting. Huh. Really interesting. Well, guess who doesn't care about... Whoa. 509, that's not bad at all. Wait a minute. I don't think the numbers are right. This says that Esfa buys the charcoal at 1.06, which is like nothing. I don't think the numbers on this page are right. That's like really good. 509. I bought it for 240 something. This dude is not even buying it for as much. 446. Sorry about the Windows noise. Yeah, this says, yeah, that might be wrong. This chart might be bullshit. I'm just gonna sell it here. It seems like a good price. Fluctuate, lots of updates recently. Good point. Yeah, oh, wait. Oh, hey, they changed it. You can actually see what the number is. Or maybe this was always here and I'm just blind. 1.36. That's legit. That's legit. That's super legit. Very interesting. I like that I can see the numbers. That's a great change. He doesn't have the money for one more, though. Always there. Okay, well, you know. We can't all know how to read. You ever consider that? $1.24x. You know what? I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine. That's still really good. We almost have 10,000. We are so close. Yeah, I bet you this is going to be good enough. And if not, well, I guess I'll be sad. Kind of a Stoneshard noob. I mean, you probably have a lot of information that I don't have just by virtue of I don't have too many hours in this game, and I've not, like, played a character to completion yet, so... I've not like, sat down and tried to actually progress through the whole game until now. Because, I mean, not to dog on the game or anything, but it is very, very long. So, alright. Bro, it is nighttime. I guess I'll just sleep until close to midnight. I'm hoping this is enough money, and if it's not, I don't know, there's a lot of ways this could go wrong. Like, we could go to this dude, and he could have, like, straight up none of the equipment that we want. That's the unfortunate thing about this game. One of the biggest issues in the late game, I think, is that you've basically got one source of T5 equipment other than dungeons. And so, you just gotta go to this dude, and hope for the best that he's got what you want, and if he doesn't, I guess you're waiting 24 hours or whatever, over and over, until he has the item you want. And I think they tried to fix this with the black market, but it doesn't really help that much. Haven't played all the skill trees. Well, who has? I mean, that's like, if you try to actually play every archetype or whatever, I mean, you'd be at this for a very long time. So, I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there who has played tons of stuff, tons of different archetypes, but it's like, it's a huge time investment. Alright, let's go see our greedy boy. Let's go see our greedy boy. Okay. 10k hours, good God. Alrighty, so we have all manner of swords. If I was a sword guy, that'd be great. We have a knight axe. Not to be confused with a day axe. Veteran long axe. Nope. Double-headed long axe. Close but no cigar. 30% weapon damage, or body part damage. Pretty good. But skills energy cost plus 40%? I don't think so. Let's see. That's not what we want. That Eater Axe is not what we want. Is that the Captain Poleaxe? No, it's not. He does not have it. Cucked. We've been cucked, boys. I don't think he has any of the things that we want. It's not the body armor, not the gloves. Holy shit. Does he just not have, like, the T5 leather pieces that I want? He straight up has none of what we want. That's incredible. Bro. Oh man, that flail looks cool. Makes me want to play a mace guy. Leather is another vendor. I'm sorry, what? What? So I was only ever going to find my axe here? So where's the leather guy? Is that in the same building? Hold on, I'm going to find... I'm trying to remember the name of the axe that I want. Looking on the wiki. Nearby where I'm spot another building in the area. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, no. That's... you can't buy what I want here. That's unique. Okay. I think what I want is the 4-Holt staff. Right? Body part damage plus 40%, and then the skills energy cost is only plus 25. I'm pretty sure... or wait, no, that's... just kidding. That is not an axe. No, it says staff, but it looks like an axe. Is that not... yeah, no, it's a it says 4-Holt staff, but... no, 4-Holt staff is a two-handed axe. Did he have one of those? I'm pretty sure that's the one I wanted. There it is. Yeah, see, look. Common two-handed axe. I think this is the one that I want. Isn't it? This is the analog for what I'm using now. It's got accuracy, counter chance. There's no crit efficiency on it. Big bleed chance. Skills energy cost is 25, which makes me a bit sad. This is pretty good. Is it not the analog to the Volge? Wow, I actually don't know what I want the most. 1 second. I feel like I care about crits a lot. Yeah, the body part damage is the most important thing, but there's another option. There was that dwarf-looking axe that the other guy had, or no, this one, the double-headed long axe, has 30%. Yeah, I think we just care about blood and body part damage. That, to me, that is probably the best thing. And certainly we care about our weapon more than anything else, right? Yeah, I think that's the correct... I think that's the correct move, to go ahead and just burn all my money on a weapon. God, that does look good. The only thing I'm losing is crit efficiency and counter chance. I'm gaining more accuracy. I'm gaining... How about armor penetration? I'm gaining more armor penetration. I'm gaining more body part damage. I'm not sure how much I care about crit efficiency. My crits are going to be huge no matter what. And I think I... Don't I get crit efficiency from perception anyway? That plus 8 damage is huge. Well, that too. I haven't even been looking at the flat, like the damage of the thing. I mean, this is 38. This double-headed long axe is 38 damage. But I think the body part, damage is more important. I'm going to melt them? Probably. Yeah, probably. But that would be 6 more base damage if I took the big axe. I think what I really want is the... I was looking through the wiki. What I really want is the ornate vulge, but that's not... You can't buy that. Yeah, it has like less fumble chance. I think fumble is one thing I really want to avoid. It does like everything, actually. Alright, we're... Executive decision, I'm going with 4-Holt. Yeah, I'm going with 4-Holt staff. It's just really good. It's just really juicy. Alrighty. Here's our end game. At least until... Or, you know... Until or... unless or until we find a unique axe. That's pretty good. I want to go look at the leather stuff. So, different building, same area. Is there like a separate quest that I need to do? Are you sure about that you get leather? Because he had some stuff that looked like it was leather. You need better armor for higher tier. Probably. I mean, I feel like I could kind of, sort of survive T4 now. I still need to, like, get the drop on the enemy, and I need to play really, really careful, and blah, 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 blah. But, I'm just in a position where it's not impossible anymore. There's no way I would go into a tier 5, don't get me wrong. So this is isn't this the leather area? These are all the craftsmen. Tailoring Guild, or the city's pawn and fence. Oh, I've noticed. I almost died to a tier 4 bandit last stream. Bryn Tailor Guild and the guild district downtown. You must bribe the guild masters, complete contracts, and turn in reports to emissaries to hit the 5K reputation requirement. We already did that. What? I don't know what's going on here. The Tailoring Guild. I guess I'll take a look at the Bryn map. Tailoring Guild. Leatherworking Workshop. Sold at evening. And this whole area is... Huh, okay. So, I'm in the right spot. Kinda, sorta. Is it this building? No, that is a... I'm at the right spot? That is just the tavern. I know I'm not going to be able to afford anything. Like, maybe if I just dump my entire caravan. You gotta talk to the guy during the day. Really? Okay. Leather armor is not as expensive. I mean, as the axe, I'm sure $9,000 dues is a lot, but pretty low. Forgot I had those. Letter from the quartermaster to activate the quest. I mean, I have that. All right, I'll go pick it up. I have it in my caravan. I didn't realize that there was like multiple quests. So are you saying, am I gonna have to bring somebody ice wine? Is that tell me I don't have to bring somebody else ice wine because I'm gonna be mildly ass hurt if I have to go collect MacGuffins from halfway around the world again. Oh, he'll just give it to me, okay. There are 3 vendors to unlock. Okay, and you're telling me that there is indeed a quest I'm going to have to do. Well, I don't care about the range, thankfully, so that's a plus. Scadian Bardich. Whoa. That's pretty cool. And by cool, I mean shit. 12% fumble chance? No way. Easy quest, the greedy guy. Alright. I primarily just want, I mean, I want all of them, obviously, but, like, the gloves are going to be huge. I really want the gloves. Alright, leatherworking. Okay, we look for the greediest, laziest man. There he is. I bet. Oh, I just gotta pay him. You just made up this fee, haven't you? Here's your gold. After dusk. Alright, buckaroo. Was indeed an easy quest. You are right about that, but that wasn't really 500 gold we had to spare, so chances are good we are not affording any more T5 today. I mean, maybe. You know what I want to do? There's an ID scroll. I want to do that. I want to buy another ID scroll. These are enchantment scrolls. My boy, you have no identification scrolls. Okay. Yeah, there's no way. There is no possible way that I'm going to be able to afford T5. I'll take a look because I want to see the prices. But there's just no way. It's not going to happen. At 1460. Not possible. A boss is illegal? Uh-oh. So I guess we'll rest until night. And again, we're just going to see the prices. I'm fully aware that I'm probably not going to be able to afford anything. And unfortunately, I don't really have anything in the caravan to sell, so... 2 horseshoes. The horseshoe tax is real. Alright. Sleep till 2200 hours. But yeah, chances are good this'll, like, what we'll do, I think, is we'll go to Denbury after this. And I'm gonna check... If all they offer me is T4 quests, then maybe not. But if they offer me a T3 quest in Denbury, I can roll up over there, do that real quick, real easy, probably have the money for at least 1 leather piece of equipment, and then T5. And then once I do that, maybe T4 is open to me. And once T4 is open to me, like, wild things start happening, because I could do those distant dungeons, or I could just do T4 missions, and then maybe I start finding unique pieces of equipment that, you know, the stuff we actually want. So... But this axe is going to take us a long way. Okay, terrific. Wow, this really is much cheaper. Well, these are T4, actually. 5,000 gold. Yeah, that's still very expensive. I mean, this is what we want. The Blade Master doublet. So that's 6,000 gold, but it increases my crit chance, my counter chance, my accuracy. Gives me some of that sweet, sweet bleed resist. This is the hat that we want. Blade Master bonnet. Again, crit chance, crit efficiency, counter chance, just all that offensive stuff. I think, yeah, the Blade Master gloves. I guess it's all just labeled Blade Master, yeah. I'd forgotten the names, but yeah, we want the Blade Master gear. It's sad because he has, like, pretty much all of what we want. The Captain Waistband. We could almost afford that. Maybe I will go ahead and buy that, actually. That gives me the crit efficiency that I'm missing from that axe. Why don't we sell something and then buy that? I only need 1 sensor, right? I don't know if I need 2 or not. Shit. I think I only need the 1. We'll roll the dice, I guess. Because I want another piece of T5 equipment. Yeah, okay. There it is. We officially have 2 pieces of T5, and we know where to get the rest. Check the journal. Ah, piss, you're right, I could have done that. I think it was correct, though. Yeah, we only need the 1. We need another piece of incense is what we need. Alright, bros, there we are. Alright, I'm going to probably call it a night. There's one more thing I want to do before I stop the stream, actually. A lot of progress today, I think. Very cool that we actually have some T5 equipment. Now, unfortunately, as you said, without like full-on armor, we might have some trouble with, certainly with T5, but probably with T4 as well. I mean, on the other hand, some of that T5 stuff probably has less protection than what I'm wearing now, so I'm definitely going to be balancing on the edge of a knife, so to speak. Hey, what? Wait a minute, what's going on? What happened to my... Oh, there it is. I was like, where's... Bruh, where's my... Where's my water? Do. Okay, there's one thing I want to do, which is I want to play the enchantment gambling game. So I could go ahead and enchant my waistband, because why not? +3 health, whatever, I'll take it. Do this. Daze Chance. I don't know what I want to have enchanted on here, so let's... Weapon, enchantments, Stoneshard. Let's just take a quick look. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess daze is not what we want. We want damage. Life drain. Daze chance. Energy drain. Energy drain would be cool. Stun chance would be okay. Really, we just want damage. Weapon damage +4%. That's probably what we want. Let's redo it. Poison damage. You know what? I'll take it. That's fine. Just more damage. I bet if I crit, it'll do more than one. I think if you hit them enough times with the poison damage, something wacky happens. So that's not my favorite, but, you know, it'd be better on like a dual-wield guy who's hitting a bunch of times. But it's damage. And so every time, I think probably every time I come across an enchant scroll, you know, or I have the money to buy one, we will just spam it out on the axe until we get deadly. I think just straight weapon damage, maybe energy drain would be fine. I guess I would take armor penetration maybe, or... Ooh, you can get 10% body part damage. That's kind of nuts. Cooldowns duration. There's a lot of good ones here. Crit chance, crit efficiency, fumble chance less. I mean, there's definitely some choices here. Skills, energy, cost would be huge for this build. Yeah, I don't hate any of this. And then, as far as defensive stuff goes, probably the +3 HP it's fine or whatever, but maybe like energy resto or like bleed resist, block power even, dodge chance. Yeah, probably dodge chance actually. I think I probably just want to stack dodge chance on my armor if I had to guess what I want to do here. Because I'm going to have okay dodge with the Blade Masters. So it's like I already have lots of block power from the strength, so maybe it's best to kind of go both directions. But hard to say. Anyway, we can get tons and tons of enchant scrolls from Laukri and his boys. If I can just... head up on up to the Rotten Willow Tavern every once in a while. But this is more like small little optimizations. Like what we really want is to get like T5 armor in all of our slots. And jewelry. I don't know where you get T5 jewelry, but pretty happy with this Morion ring, +3% weapon damage. Anyway, yeah, we're all dripped out. Like we're not doing terribly. This is pretty good. Like, we actually almost have tier 4 or above in every slot. We're only missing T4 in body, gloves, and boots, which, to be fair, are kind of the main spots, but we have T4 in our hat, the jeweler. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Do you have to bribe him, too? But yeah, we have T4 in hat, we have T5 in weapon, we have T5 in belt. So, and we have T4 in cloak. So, I mean, if we could just do these 3 slots, we'll be more than ready to walk through T4 dungeons. And then, you know, we're home free on picking up uniques and whatnot. It's just a shop. That's cool. That is cool. Alrighty, well, great stopping point. I had fun. I feel like the character's coming along. I mean, granted, I didn't do anything like crazy, mostly just T3 content, so yeah, obviously we knew the character could handle that. Couple of close calls with like T4 brigands and things where I had to go a little wild. It seems like you know, for this character, having the Hornet Honey on hand when something goes wrong seems really, really, really important. So something to keep in mind, I guess. Probably good for most characters, but especially this one where it's like, you know, God forbid I forget that something has a dash one time. It goes very badly for me. So, but anyway, yeah, that is going to be it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I am signing